The year begins with the Tibetan New Year in spring. When March arrives, insects awaken. The pine forest is waiting to be thinned. The thinning of the trees allows sufficient sunlight to reach remaining trees. Too many trees block out of the sunlight and restrict nutrition within the forest. The healthier the forest and host trees, the stronger the mycelium will grow. When the early crops show their roots in grain rain, villagers know it's time to build the foraging centers. Matsutake season is fast approaching. Fresh logs from early spring are split into halves and trimmed to size. Thicker, older pines are used as pole foundations, with thinner trees employed as floor structure and boards. The leftover pines with irregular girth makes up the facade. The grain in ear, where the Tibetan barley is becoming ripe, signals the start of the Matsutake season. During the day, the structures serve as a Matsutake sorting center, where freshly picked mushrooms will be weighed, graded, cleaned, and packaged to be ready to be shipped internationally. At night, these buildings provide temporary accommodation, allowing villagers to avoid long, intensive walks back and forth to the forests. By the autumnal equinox, when days and nights are equally long, villagers know that the Matsutake season is about to end. The logs used to construct for buildings are taken down, with the leftover structures functioning in other terms depending on the context. An animal's shed for grazing stock, drying racks for Tibetan barley, or completely disappearing in the forest, waiting for the emergence of new lives. Where the structures remain over winter, logs are taken from the buildings and recycled as firewood for cooking and heating. Next year, it repeats. Life is a cycle. So is the architecture in this reconfigured ecology. The architecture grows, dies, and is revived with the forest and the Matsutake.